Hey, and welcome to my channel. For those of you joining me for the very first time, my name is Madeko. My brand is Zumamiko, and I am a crochet artist. For the month of February, we have been exploring Black inspired crocheted items. So for our first week, we did earrings. Our second week, we did a doll, which was really cute. Then we moved on to do a bear holding a Black History heart. This week, you can see I got a little new addition. We are making bucket hats. They've been super popular in the media recently, so I thought we would end with a banger, which is the bucket hat. It is super simple. So if you're a beginner crocheter and you're dropping by to get like a nice simple project, this is for you. If you're a vet and you're looking for just a cool project, this is for you too. This is going to keep you entertained. Yeah, hopefully this month has been something really cool. I absolutely love the month of February. I love using Black culture, my culture, as my muse to inspire my art. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell icon so you know when I drop new content, which is every single Monday. And yeah, I can't wait for you to join the Zumamiko family. If you're already part of the family, let's go ahead and get into it like we do every single Monday, y'all. Let's talk materials for our project this week. Okay, so y'all know 3.5 is my absolute favorite crochet hook, but for the bucket hat, 3.5 ain't gonna cut it. It would have been a whole lot of crocheting. So we're actually gonna do a 5.5. I pulled out one of my other hooks today. So a 5.5 for our crochet hook. We will need some scissors. You will need a stitch marker, and you will need some yarn. So for me, I used, I'm gonna look for a bigger thing of yarn. This is what I got next to me. This is what I got next to me. Obviously, you're gonna need more than this, but I think I might have used all my purple. But you're gonna need your base color. For me, that was a purple. You're gonna need an accent color. I mean, you don't actually need the accent color. It's just something. Oh, my little one came to the rescue. Here goes some other yarn. So this is the color that we need. I did an accent color, so the last row in my curl on the end of my hat, I did an accent color, which was this lavender. You don't have to do it if you want your hat all one color. You definitely can just use the one color. You will also need measuring tape. This project, you want to go based on measurement and not necessarily based on the pattern. So when we're working the crown, you want to be sure that you're measuring to make sure we're hitting a certain mark. When you are looking at like the height of the hat, you want to make sure that you're measuring. So measuring tape is going to be actually pretty vital. And I think that's it. So let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, and I forgot, you need a yarn needle. The little one is my lifesaver. She's like, hey mom, don't you need the thing that attaches the thing to the thing? Yeah, we need a yarn needle, y'all. Okay, now we can get into the pattern. Okay, so we are gonna start our project off with a magic circle. And in this magic circle, we're actually gonna do 12 double crochets. Now, if you've watched my channel in the past, this is a huge difference than what we usually do, because we usually deal with single crochets first of all. And we usually do about 6 single crochets in our magic circle, but today we're doing 12 double crochets. So that was 3 for me. 4, 5, and I'm going to do this off camera and meet you back when I get to 12. Okay, so I went ahead and did my 12. I'm going to place my stitch marker here. Row number 2 is going to be double crochet increases, and what that means is, I'm going to actually go over my tail here. That means we're going to go into our first stitch, and we're going to do a double crochet, go into that same stitch, do another double crochet for an increase, and we're doing that all the way around. So 2 double crochets in each stitch, and at the end you should end up with 24 stitches. So go ahead and do that, and then meet me back here. Alright, this was my row number 2. That's what I'm looking like. Row number 3 is going to be 1 double crochet and then an increase. So 1 double crochet and then an increase, which is 2 single crochets in that next stitch. one double crochet, excuse me, and then 2 double crochets in the next stitch. You're gonna do that all the way around. So row number 4 is gonna be 2 double crochets, 1, 2, and then an increase. One, 2, and then an increase. And you're doing that all the way around. Okay, row number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, row number 5 already. We're gonna do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then an increase. And we're gonna do that all the way around. Okay, so this is what I'm looking like after my row number 5. What you want is for the crown of your bucket hat to measure about 6 inches, and mine is a little bit over, but I'm pretty much at 6 inches, right? If you get to 6 inches before you get to the 3 double crochets increase, it's okay. So for example, if you measure after row number 4, after those 2 double crochets and an increase, and you're at 6 inches, go ahead and stop. We want to work towards the measurement and not towards the actual pattern, if that makes sense. So for me and my tension and the tension of my crochet hook, I was able to get 3 double crochets and an increase in. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. So once you reach the 6 inches diameter for your crown, what you're gonna do for me, that's row number 6, we are going to join into that next stitch with a slip stitch, and then we are going to chain 2. And that's just gonna make our circle completely round, because now what we're gonna do for row number 6, again for me, row number 6, it's gonna be 1 double crochet back loops only. And what that's gonna do is, if you can just imagine a bucket hat, there's the crown and then the hat kind of points down. This is gonna help it point down. So what we're gonna do is just double crochets in the back loop only. So back loop only just means that when you're looking at a stitch, there's 2 loops there. Hopefully you can see it, 1 and 2. You're gonna go in the back one. Front loop only means you're going in the front, back loop you're going in the back. So we're doing double crochets, back loop only. We're doing that all the way around. Okay, so I'm at the end of my row number 6, my back loop only. And what I'm gonna do for this row and for every row after, I'm gonna join to that first double crochet, and I'm going to chain 2. Then move my stitch marker. And for rows 7 through 14, we're gonna do 1 double crochet in each stitch. But before I leave you to your own devices, I just wanna kind of show you what that back loop only did for us. So hopefully you can see this. Let me manipulate this so that you can see a little bit better. But you see how like that back loop only made our work start to kind of point down. That's exactly what we want. So for rows 7 through 14, you're gonna do 1 double crochet in each stitch, and then I'll meet you back here once I'm done mine. Okay, so let me mention, I probably should have mentioned this a little bit earlier, but my rows was 7 through 14 because this is where I needed to be to measure between 4.5 and 5 inches. So if you measure from our back loop only, from our row number 6 to the end, I'm at about 4 3/4, right? So we want 4.5 to 5 inches. If you can get that, again, before getting to 14 rows, then go ahead and stop. If you need a little bit more than 14 rows, then go ahead and keep going. But you want the bucket hat is best crocheted according to measurements and not according to pattern. So just kind of keep that in mind. Again, probably should have said that a little bit earlier. Sorry about that if you passed your measurement. So for me, this is going to be row number 15. And so for row number 15, I'm actually going to do double crochet increases all the way around. So let me go ahead and do my chain 2 here and place my stitch marker. And then I'm going to do double crochet increases all the way around. The point here is we want our bucket hat to start to wave. How dramatic you want your wave is going to be up to you. Mine's not going to be that dramatic, but you get the more dramatic waves by making your work more crowded. So the double crochets force our work to be more close together. And in our next row, we're going to do some more increases, and it's going to make our work even more crowded. So go ahead and do these double crochets, and I will meet you back here. Okay, so this is what my row number 15 is looking like with those double crochets. I started my next row already, and I'm doing another row of decreases, and this is just going to give us a nice little wave. So go ahead and do another round of increases, double crochet increases, and I'll meet you back here. Again, your work will be crowded, and that's what we want. We want it to wave. Okay, so go ahead and do that, and then meet me back here. Okay, so after my row number, what was this, 14, 15, after row number 16, it does curl a whole lot, and that's what we're looking for. So for me, I'm gonna do another color for my row number 17. I changed to like a lavender color to kind of accent this purple that I was using, and we're gonna do one double crochet in each stitch all the way around for this row. Let me get my yarn together here. And where's my first stitch? Right there. And just one double crochet in each all the way around. Alright, so this is what we're looking like after our final row. And again, for me, I just wanted to accent a little bit with the lavender. It was a lot of purple for me. I needed to kind of break the monotony, but that's what it's looking like. I do need to still weave in my end, but that is it. That is super simple, a little bit time consuming, but super simple project. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's see, what can you do with this pattern? For me, I like my bucket hats to come a little bit further down on my head, but if you like the look of having the bucket hat a little bit higher up on your head, you could do about a 4-inch between row number 6 and row number 14. You could do like 4 inches instead of the 4.5 to 5. That's an option. If you want it to fit a little bit tighter, you just adjust the diameter in the crown. So instead of doing 6 inches, you can do like a 5.5 type situation. If you want it bigger, on the contrary, you can go beyond the 6 inches. So it's just up to you. You can tailor it however you want. Obviously, change the colors. If you want your curls to be tighter together, increase the amount of double crochets you put in each stitch for rows 15 and 16. So for me, for the pattern that I wrote, I did double crochet increases for rows 15 and 16. If you want these to be tighter together, you could do 3 double crochets in each stitch, or a row of double crochet increases. The next row, row number 15, you could do 3 double crochets in a stitch. So it's up to you however you want the curls to be. If you want them to be looser, obviously less increases. So lots you can do with this pattern. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully it was something simple enough for my beginners, as well as interesting enough for my vets. Yeah, that is it for this week. Simple, to the point, but I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell icon so you know when I drop new content, which is every single Monday. Rain, sleet, snow, shine, sick, vacation, I drop new content. Yeah, there's a lot going on in the world, a whole lot going on in the world. You guys stay safe, crochet some cool stuff, and I'll see you back here next week.